Hey guys, so recently, the Holy Spirit has been teaching me on how to better handle conflict with people and especially with my partner. Um, if you're married, you know that communication, especially when there's a misunderstanding, is one of like the toughest aspects of marriage. And if you've hacked it or if you guys don't have that issue, lucky you. But it's always been a quite an issue, between my husband and I started to trust the Holy Spirit on how to better handle conflict with him. And he was saying a lot of things to me, and almost like he wanted to paint a perfect picture of what he meant. I had an experience recently, a couple of weeks ago, really. So my husband and I were, our car was bad, so and the prices of Bolt and Ubers have been crazy lately, and we needed to take, an out. We needed to go on an outing that was quite a distance, so we decided let's just do public transport. It's been a while. It'll be exciting and it will save us money, and so we did. So as we were on our way, there was a woman. You know how buses are. There's that one extra seat just beside the door, that doesn't have a backrest. Can be very uncomfortable to sit in. So a lady entered and sat there. And few minutes after we moved, I think she had probably not sat properly, or a few seconds really. The driver matched brake, Nigerian English, stepped on the brakes, emergency brakes really hard, really fast. And that lady fell out of the bus. I kid you not, she rolled out of the bus. So lucky there was no car coming directly behind us, because the way that our driver matched the brake suddenly was because somebody in front did something, and you know, you would have just been, ripple effect. The cars behind us would have also had to match their brakes really fast and probably would have crushed that lady, but she was so lucky there was no car coming. And we just all came out of the driver, stopped the bus, we all came out, went to check on her and all of that. And it was just really scary, but she was okay. And so as we all got back into the bus to continue our journey, everybody started to talk, started to shout at the driver, how that he has been distracted because he's been talking a lot, blah 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 blah. And the lady eventually came down from the bus. Some other people had joined. They pick and drop passengers. And as we kept on talking about it, like, we really hope that lady's okay. She should go and get herself checked. She might have internal injuries. The guys who joined the bus halfway after that incident happened had no idea what we're talking about. For every time the driver would maybe match brake or do something, we'll be like, hey, you have started again. And the guys who joined just couldn't understand why we were feeling that way or why we were reacting to the driver that way. And the Spirit in that moment just said to me, look, you guys are reacting to this driver a certain way when he does seemingly small stuff because of prior experience that you have. These guys new on the bus have no idea what happened, do not understand why we are attacking the driver the way that we are. And the Holy Spirit said, that's the thing with you and your spouse. You would have had how many years? My husband was at, I think, 30, 31 when we met. He has had a whole 30 years lifetime without me. Different upbringing, different experiences, different circumstances, different he has faced different issues that have molded him into the person that he is. So have I have experienced a whole different world from him. We always joke around about how if we had not met where we met, chances that we would have ever met is zero. Like, because our paths did not ever cross at all in our upbringing. We grew up in entirely different cities, attended different schools. There was no way we would have met if he had not just, I think, come to Lagos for NYSC and then happened to attend a church that I happened to attend for the first time. Different experience entirely. And then both of us came together and decided, let's get married, let's build a life together. Of course we would have conflicts because we have different experiences, different approach to issues. Same way those guys who joined us on the bus, the guy matches brake, might not be a big deal to them, but to us, because of previous experience, trauma in a sense, we react differently to it. And Mary said that I needed to learn to remember that me and this person would hardly ever see eye to eye on the same issues. I would have to make a lot of compromises. He would have to make a lot of compromises. We would have to do a lot of understanding, a lot of forgiving. And that just blew my mind and, made me more conscious of how I handled conflict between my spouse and I. All right. And here's one extra tip to this story. My daughter was on the bus with us, when that thing happened, and she had no idea what was going on. It was her first time on public transport. She was so uncomfortable. So we decided to give her some screen time to distract her. And guys, I tell you, all through this whole issue, somebody fell down, all of us shouting, all of us nagging. She had no idea what was going on. And then the Holy Spirit again took that as a teaching moment and said to me, you could be going through so much, there could be so much storm around you, but there's a peace that I give. There is a peace that I give. That's what the Bible meant when it said peace that passes all understanding. Oof. Lord, in that moment, I was like, wouldn't it be nice if we were all children? Like, I think that's why the Bible wanted us to have hearts like children, that there could be so much happening around you, but you have just keyed into that peace that surpasses all understanding, that all the noise around you, all the trauma, all the activities, the sadness just doesn't get to you because there's a peace on your inside. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope that this has blessed you. Bye-bye.